you're walking down the street and someone makes a comment about you, about, say, your legs, I want those legs around me. You know what I mean? If you're just walking down the street and someone says to you, I bet I feel good in your mouth, you're not just going to walk away from that feeling like happy and cheery. It makes you look at yourself in a different way. The project Stop Telling Me to Smile started just with my own experiences with street harassment. I wanted to do some art around this topic because it's something that I go through all the time. It wasn't like one incident. People have asked me, was there one thing that happened that made you start this project? And it wasn't. I've gone through, it's almost a daily thing for me. So it's not really one thing that happens. It's the sheer fact that it happens all the time. This is my first city outside of the country, and it was the same idea. I wanted to come here. I wanted to find out, what do women who live in Mexico City go through? What are their experiences? What are their stories? How is what they experience different from what I experience? How can I reflect those differences in these pieces?
Even if you're sitting down, men try to invade your personal space by getting up really close to you.
So I am a painter mostly. I'm an illustrator. I live in Brooklyn, New York, and a couple years ago I started a street art project.
There have been women like fighting against street harassment since forever here in Mexico in the 60s, and I think for a couple of years now this dialogue has been reignited. And I have seen, I felt that Hollaback was something that kind of helped reignite that dialogue, and from then so many smaller and bigger movements have popped up from women who are very passionate about the issue, and they're passionate because it's something that happens all the time, every day.
Testimonios, fotografías. Platicando con las mujeres, no había una que no hubiera sufrido alguna agresión de distinta índole, desde agresiones pequeñitas hasta cosas verdaderamente soeces a las adolescentes de como ya tienes chichis, ya te las puedo chupar.
I go with no posters. I create all new posters when I get to a city using the women that live there. So I go through the whole process, which is meeting the women, shooting their photos, drawing their portraits, making the posters, and repasting them. And hoping that it sparks some type of conversation, that people see these, that they are like, what is this? Or that women see it and like, yes, thank you, I go through that too. It makes me sad sometimes. I'm really passionate about it, and it really upsets me in these ways that, for me as an artist, that's the best type of work to do, when I'm doing work about something that I have some feeling about.
It's